Welcome back to Heartbook Radio, your weekly dose of literary love, lust, and occasionally little green men, or in this case maybe not so little, not so green, and definitely not so men.
You're already off the rails, and we're barely 10 seconds in. Today, folks, we're diving tentacles first into Why on Earth, an alien invasion anthology edited by one person and spearheaded by another, along with a whole galaxy of contributing authors.
An anthology, you say? So, like a literary buffet of extraterrestrial encounters? I'm picturing tiny alien hors d'oeuvres. Are there space crab cakes?
More like a literary orgy, if the spicy tags are anything to go by. But instead of crab cakes, think more. Hormonally charged teenagers, both human and alien, figuring out life, love, and the occasional interspecies faux pas.
Oh my, so less war of the worlds, more war of the hormones?
Precisely. This isn't your grandpa's alien invasion. It's an accidental invasion, sparked by a botched rescue mission. Apparently, even intergalactic GPS can have a bad day.
I can relate. I once tried to find a new coffee shop and ended up in a taxidermy convention. It was educational.
I bet. So picture this. The alien leader is all set to rescue their brother who's been undercover on Earth.
Undercover doing what? Selling insurance? Working at the DMV? The suspense is killing me.
Worse, he's a movie Starboy band member, living the full human dream, complete with screaming fans and questionable fashion choices.
The horror, so he's basically gone full Earthling.
Probably, and the mission is to bring him back, but things escalate. Suddenly it's a full-blown, albeit mostly harmless, invasion.
Mostly harmless? That sounds like the tagline for my dating profile.
And about as accurate. The beauty of this anthology is that it's told through interconnected stories, each offering a different perspective on this chaotic situation. It's like love, actually, but with more tentacles and fewer awkward dances.
I'm sold, but be honest, is it actually good? Or is it one of those books that's so bad, it's good, like a cinematic train wreck you can't look away from?
It's genuinely good. Reviewers are raving about the humour, the unique premise, and the surprisingly cohesive narrative. It's like they took all the best parts of young adult, science fiction and romantic comedy, blended them in a cosmic blender, and added a generous dash of queer representation.
Queer aliens. Now that's what I call inclusive. Finally, some representation for those of us who identify as sexually attracted to beings from other galaxies.
You're making that up.
Am I? Am I?
The book is full of fish-out-of-water scenarios as these aliens try to navigate human culture. Imagine them trying to understand dating apps, reality TV, or Crocs.
Crocs, truly, the greatest threat to intergalactic peace.
And the human characters are just as compelling. They're going through their own coming-of-age journeys, mirroring the aliens' search for belonging. It's all very heartwarming, with a healthy dose of awkward teenage romance.
So, lots of blushing and stammering. Maybe some accidental hand-holding while reaching for the same. Space crab cake?
You're obsessed with the crab cakes.
They sound delicious. But seriously, it sounds like the book balances the humour with genuine emotional depth.
Absolutely. It explores themes of found family, acceptance, and the universal struggle to figure out who you are, whether you're from Earth or Planet Zorp.
Planet ZOP. Is that canon?
I'm making it canon. Look, some reviewers did point out that the humans' quick acceptance of the aliens is a bit unrealistic.
Yeah, I'd probably freak out if a 7-foot-tall, purple-skinned dude showed up at my door, even if he was offering me a record deal.
One reviewer hilariously said, "What? This is not how people would react if there was an actual alien invasion." Which fair point.
Maybe they're all just really chill. Or maybe they've seen so much weird stuff on the internet that actual aliens are just... Tuesday.
Another minor quibble was that, like any anthology, some stories are stronger than others. But overall, the consensus is overwhelmingly positive.
And the spicy readers, are they happy? because those readers are discerning.
Let's just say there's enough interspecies tension to power a small city. One reviewer described it as fun, which is pretty high praise.
Did you just swear on Heartbook Radio?
Did I? Must have been the alien influence. It's contagious.
I'll say. So, bottom line, why on earth is a fun, quirky, heartwarming, and surprisingly sexy read? Perfect for anyone who's ever felt like an outsider, or who just wants to see some aliens make fools of themselves on Earth.
And apparently there's a treaty with aliens that was signed in the 1800s, so the government can't interfere. Which explains a lot, actually.
Suddenly, history class is interesting, and there's a singing fish plaque involved somehow.
Don't forget the tourist trap gift shop owners who know someone who knows someone who knows the alien movie star. It's a whole interconnected web of weirdness.
I'm in. I'm so in. Where do I get my hands on this literary masterpiece?
Anywhere books are sold. And be sure to check out some online tags for research purposes.
Research, right.
And a special shout-out to the editors and all the contributing authors for creating this delightful, chaotic, and surprisingly touching anthology.
To alien invasions, accidental or otherwise. And to awkward teenage romance, whether it's between humans, aliens, or singing fish plaques.